absurd. But now we move on to explore the genius evident in Shakespeare's more mature plays, as we present his dark and brooding tragedy, Othello, the Moor of Venice.
Speak of me as I am. Let nothing extenuate the one who loves not wisely but too well. For never was there a story of more woe than this of Othello and his Desdemona. Oh, Tessie!
Ryan?
Guys,
You okay?
Bob, can I get some lights, please?
let's see.
Ryan.
Come on.
Why is it wearing notes?
We left Ryan on his own to research the play Othello. He must have looked up more in the dictionary and thought it was a place where you could tie up boats.
I Googled it. It totally is.
Which in this context is completely ridiculous. In the 16th century, the word Moor referred to a person of African descent.
No.
Which you are not.
What's your dork?
Which you are.
So obviously, ladies and gentlemen, we have a little bit of a problem in performing Othello since the part is written for a black man and we're obviously not.
A male.
What I think Becky's trying to say is, we don't really have the physical characteristics necessary to properly portray Othello. You see, we're just
Suburban.
Middle class.
Latte drinking.
collar popping.
Drama kids.
We're honkies.
Is what we are. So due to physical limitations, we will not be able to perform Othello.
Oh, hey, you guys, come on. We can do it. Just because we're white doesn't mean we can't do Othello.
What is he wearing?
I got an idea. It's better than the book. See these bandanas. Hey, Bob, give me a beat.
Ryan, what are you doing?
I'm getting my moron.
You are a moron.
Join it. Here's the story of a brother by the name of Othello. He likes white women and he likes green pillow.
Yeah. And a punk named Iago who made himself a mess because he didn't like Othello.
The Moor of Venice.
Now Othello got married to Desdemona.
When he took off with the Welsh and he left her alone.
It was a Buddha.
A Rona.
He left her alone.
He didn't write a letter and he didn't telephone her.
And the mother she was faithful to, chastity tight. She was the daughter of a duke.
Yeah, she was totally white. And Othello loved Becky like the daughters love Venus.
Desi loved Othello because he had a big sword.
But Iago had a plan that was clever and slick.
He was crafty.
He was sly.
He was sort of a dick. How you gonna do it?
Tell us.
Well, I know his tragic plot that he's too damn jealous. He didn't do a goat, a kind of a show.
So we found a chump sucker by the name of Cassio.
And he plans on embracing on his head, you're true.
So Othello gets one that just may be king. While keeping out fighting, command and army.
Are Desi and Cass playing hide the salami?
Salami.
So we come back and we stick a pillow in her face.
Kills her and solidifies about his disgrace.
Still Amelia at the door. Who we met in that bar? Who said?
You victim, she weren't no whore, she was pure, she was clean, she was virginal too. So why'd you have to go and make her face turn blue? It's true.
It's true.
Now what you gonna do?
And Othello said,
Yo, this is getting pretty scary.
So we pulled out his maid and committed Harry King.
Iago got caught, but he probably caught the breed.
Loaded up his bags and moved to Beverly.
Hills, that is.
Go to the comedies for a while. You see, when it came to the comedies, Shakespeare was a genius at borrowing and adapting plot devices from different theatrical traditions.
That's right. These influences include the Roman plays of Plautus and Terence, Ovid's Metamorphoses, which are hysterically funny, as well as the rich Italian tradition of commedia dell'arte.
Yeah, basically, Shakespeare stole everything he ever wrote.
Well, stole's kind of strong, Amelia. Still, baby.
Okay, then he distilled the 3 or 4 funniest gimmicks of his time and milked them into 16 plays.
You see, essentially, Shakespeare is a formula writer. Once he found a device that worked, he used it.
Over and over and over again.
So, Mr. Shakespeare, the question we have for you is this.
Why did you write 16 comedies when you could have written just one?
In answer to this question, we of the reduced Shakespeare Company have taken the liberty of condensing all 16 of Shakespeare's comedies into a single play, which we've entitled The Comedy of Two Well-Measured Gentlemen, Lost in the Merry Wives of Venice on a Midsummer's 12th Night in Winter.
Or,
Cymbeline Timing Pericles the Merchant in the Tempest of Love as much as you like it for nothing.
Or,
The real world. Verona.
known to flaunt the curse by mysterious steps.
Go bankrupt.
Or suffer their agonizing careers as low-paid actors in traveling theater troupe.
Because
It's cursed!
fortunately, we of the reduced Shakespeare Company can not only perform an abbreviated version of Macbeth, sorry, but have also learned to do so
In perfect Scottish accents!
Double, double, double,
Double, double toil and trouble.
Stay in perfect. Let's tell me back more.
Macbeth, beware of the cup.
Not a woman
no
born.
harm Macbeth.
Till burn would come to Dunsinane. Don't you know?
That's ridiculous. Look what McBean McGuy McBean stuff.
See you, Jimmy! And know that I was from my mother's rheumatismally ripped. What do you think of that?
Let's play disgusted. Play on your great haggis face.
I'm Macbeth. You killed me, wiped me, murdered me, because you didn't kill me, you must do.
No, it didn't, eh?
How you did after happened away.
You'll never give me Lucky Charms.
Behold where lies the usurper's cursed head. Macbeth, our suit do we meet. For... Never was there a story more polluted than this, oh Mr. and Mrs. Macbeth. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Julius Caesar was a much beloved tyrant.
All hail! Julius Caesar!
Hail, citizen.
Who was born by a soothsayer?
Beware the Ides of March.
What the hell are the Ides of March?
The 15th of March.
Why, that's today.
For the Republic!
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar. So let's bury him and get on to my play. Antony,
And Cleopatra! I see before me.
Ridiculous notion that all Shakespeare's tragic heroes wear really ugly wigs and vomit on people before they die.
Vomiting on people is not an acting choice. Antony Cleopatra is not a Pepto-Bismol commercial. It's a romantic thriller about a geopolitical power struggle between Egypt and Rome.
Oh, it's one of Shakespeare's geopolitical plays. Well, if I'd known that, I never would have messed with it, because Shakespeare's geopolitical plays are my favorite stuff. Like, the themes you wrote about 400 years ago are still relevant today. Like, what was that one about how nuclear energy affected the Soviet Union?
But Shakespeare never wrote anything about the Soviet Union.
Yeah, he did. It was called Chernobyl Kinsman. It was intense.
Liz, what are you talking about?
Chernobyl Kinsman. It's about this nuclear power explosion in the city of Chernobyl, and the king like denied that.
Listen. Shakespeare wrote a play called Two Noblemen.
No, it's Chernobyl Kinsman.
No.
But Chernobyl Kinsman.
No.
The Chernobyl Kinsman.
Shakespeare wrote Two Noble Kinsmen. Two Noble Kinsmen.
Oh. What's Two Noble Kinsman, bro?
It's about a girl who goes insane with the fear that her boyfriend is going to be eaten alive by wolves and her father.
And is there anything in there about Boris Yeltsin?
No.
Well, I've never heard that play.
I'm surprised you haven't heard